Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Insert clip from previous video that shall show you why I was missing last week. I'm sick. I can do with a bed rest, but I'm enjoying myself too much, boys. Why would I go do that to myself? Or plonk my bum down in a bed just to vegetate till tomorrow so that work can screw me up? No. Let Fishy screw me up. You still there? Well, it well and truly got me, and I'm not entirely sure which would have been worse, but regardless, I went out on my own terms. So, heading back to Macassar today. Initially had different plans, but all of that changed very, very quickly over the last couple of days. The one or two of the spots that I had earmarked for myself to go to that will now become future visitation spots. You should stick around for those. It's going to be awesome. But for the time being, I'm heading to Macassar now to go join up with Smitty. I'm about an hour late. I just couldn't get up before 5 o'clock this morning, and that basically put me an hour and a half behind schedule. Swells don't look that great, so I've got no real hope for any big fish or something coming out. There might be a little bit of action, but mostly peckers in the water. My main aim is just to make use of the Saturday before Father's Day tomorrow to have a good time, fish with a friend, and just have a fun day out. Good morning, lads. I'm here, and as you can see, I'm carrying my South African colors, and I even have, if you can see it, some orange shorts on, because it's the closest thing that I could get that can keep my lads warm today, that is kind of in the green and gold of South Africa without looking like a complete Australian. And why? Because we are on the brink of winning the Test Championship. 69 runs required, 8 wickets remaining. We can do this. I do not want to consider that C word anymore. So, for the time being, I am very, very confident. So, moving on to fishing, I have brought some of my red bait with today. And what I did was, I took them out of the freezer yesterday, and I decided to put them in a console pot and essentially ferment it just a little bit more, make it a little bit more stinky. So the result, utterly disgusting red bait. but as per Mr. Radame's instructions, I am going to tie it very, very fluffy and allow whatever fish wants to chow it to come and have a bite. Yuck. There's some seriously disgusting stuff happening here, boys. Hey, man. Yo. Anyway, so I will bring you back when I'm ready to cast. Boys, I missed this. Beautiful day, not a cloud in the sky. And Smitty's busy clapping us a cup of coffee over there by his vehicle. He's got his kettle going on. He's got his line in the water. He said he was fighting with something very, very big earlier. And then as soon as he starts pulling in, getting the line stiff, it like gets stuck on the floor. Almost like he had a grab sink on. Now that can only be a ray that tends to do that like literally sucks down onto the sand. But so far no real bites yet, no real pulls. Got my line in, got the line nice and tight. But keep monitoring. Low tide's at about 11 o'clock this morning, and then the tide starts turning again. So I can already see this being a very late fishing expedition to fish the push. But nothing really is happening in the morning. Anyway, stand by. We'll get back to you. I need to reserve battery as much as I possibly can between my phones and the GoPro today. Absolutely nothing. It was to be expected. I mean, got here just after 7, like 20 past 7 or so. Sun was already creeping out, and from the looks of it, the water's very flat. So I don't have any real high hopes of some amazing fish that's going to be coming out anytime soon. But I can at least hold hope and hold out hope for a possible pushing tide a little bit later. For now, I'm just enjoying being out here. It is it's been 2 weeks since I've been out here, and I can tell you I miss this place. The fact is, I could possibly have been anywhere else today. It doesn't matter. I would have had the same feeling as I have now. Macassar feels like home. But at the same time, I could have been in Strandfontein, I could have been in Blouberg, it wouldn't have mattered. Because it's not so much Strandfontein that feels like home, or Macassar that feels like home. It's the ocean. Hi there, boys. You might see video fluctuate a little bit because this doesn't quite look like my my iPhone. And my face also looks very much round. Pretty much thinking this thing is like operating with a with a fisheye lens. So there's some bites in the water right now. I just threw out the mussel instead of a red bait. And one of the encouraging things though I haven't thrown out a grab sinker, and from my perspective there is no side current whatsoever in this water. Now that can be a good or a bad thing, I've got no idea, but from a frustration point of view, not having a side current is obviously a good thing. I mean, my line's pretty much staying put, even with a 4-ounce teardrop out there. Who knew that Macassar is capable of keeping your line in the same place? Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful day today. I am about to take my jacket off. It's not hot yet, but I can feel that if I don't take it off, I might forget a little bit later, and then I'm going to get sweaty, and I don't want to get sweaty. So time to be walking around in my proud Shimano shirt with my custom back. Just a quick update. We found ourselves in a spot where it seems as if a lot of rock formation underneath the surface of the water is washed open, and it's a bit tricky. Even with my teardrop sinkers being thrown out there, I every now and again I still struggle with the sinker getting stuck. I've lost one already, and with this last cast that I made, I was in a position where I needed to pull my sinker free once, and then when I thought it was free, I needed to do it again. So that wasn't ideal. I mean, I'm not here to lose sinkers, so I immediately thought maybe, just maybe, I might need to consider a spot move because of this. But then I thought, you know what, if there's going to be galjoen and stuff around, it's going to be around the structure. So I may just as well persist, you know, and just make peace with the fact that I may lose a sink or two. It's part of the game. If you're looking for a galjoen, you're going to have to take the pain every now and again. At least I'm not throwing out grab sinkers or anything that can catch easily on the structure in the water. So I'll bring you back when there's more updates. Yeah, it's quite quiet right now. Smitty moved over there in front of the rocks to go and try his luck over there. We've been considering making a spot move, but I think it might be a little bit premature considering where we are close to structure and the tide might be turning in the next hour or so. We have all the right bait and stuff to target the push, so it might not be a wise thing to move yet. We'll keep monitoring. For now, I'm just glad to be out here. Yes, this is one crazy good looking day today. And if I can't fish tomorrow, I'm fishing today. Woo-woo. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I mean, I don't know how much you can see over my shoulder, but if you look down there, there's quite a few people over there fishing currently on the beach, having a bit of fun. And if I'm not mistaken, I also spot Mr. Rademacher's bucky back there. I don't know how much success they would have had today so far, but if they're waiting for the push, so am I.
How's it, guys?
I heard someone scream my name.
Yeah.
And I instantly knew it was him. I mean, he's got a blue shirt pretty much like myself as well, so it's very hard not to distinguish this man from all the others over here. Mr. Rademacher, nice running into you, man.
Yes, absolutely, man. Same.
Nice running into you.
A beautiful day today, man.
Oh, yes.
Yes, like it.
Such a privilege.
Fish around,
Yeah.
And we got 2 gullies out, and we lost a couple. The clients with me is literally just learning, which is very, very nice. And then tomorrow's Father's Day, so the father and sons got both nice fish.
Oh man, that's awesome.
So yeah, I'm very happy for them. And the other guys are learning to cast and bait up, so yeah, it's a good day, beautiful weather, so yeah.
No, it's an amazing day. Look, if there was going to be a day to come out to come fish, today is the day.
Absolutely, yeah. No, for sure.
If you can't do it tomorrow because you might pee off the woman at home,
yeah. I'm in a group of
do it
guys
today.
Tomorrow there's going to pee off the woman, so yeah.
Anyway.
Bye, Dave. Okay, roep even Percy, hè. Percy! Sorry, man.
Nee, is reg.
Het is een lekker poel.
Rian, goed gaan. Hoop dat jy nog baie vandag, man.
Cheers, brother. Mooi blower.
Bye. Just ran into a certain Mr. Rademacher, as you would have seen. So nice. I mean, I did spot him further up the beach now, and then they moved a little bit further down towards us, and he confirmed my suspicions. He says we should just be patient. As long as you've got red bait, mussel, and like Smitty's got some worm, once the tide starts turning, we're going to be on over here. We must just not be hasty. We're going to make this work, boys. Let's go! The wind is starting to push from the back now. Ooh. It's quite hectic. So I'm taking some shelter at Smitty's bucky. He lovingly made me a cup of coffee earlier, but it's untouched and it's cold right now, but it's still gonna go down. Got some mussel bait out in the water now. It's about 2.5 hours after the tide started pushing. Most of the rocks that was in front of us is now covered by water, so let's hope for the best on this one. Maybe we can be rewarded with something before we go home. Old thumbs. There's not a lot of battery life left on this thing, so excuse it when the footage from this GoPro of mine becomes less and less. There's definitely bites on the line now. Someone just pulled a gully out to the left of us, someone pulled a gully out to the right of us, and there's big bites happening over here on my red bait. So yeah, definitely. I'll be back with you shortly. Lekker man, Smitty. Dis 'n ou klein steenbrassietjie maar genade, dis 'n lekker visie.
Die masker is af.
Die masker is af, ja.
Baie dankie, die trip is moeite werd.
Jy het hom gegooi en hom onmiddellik gevang, wat beteken jy het hom binne in sy mond gegooi. Dis reg. Lekker man. Hey. So I'm about to make another cast, probably the second last one or so, around about 3 o'clock-ish. To my Proteas, congrats boys, you made us all proud. I'm so happy for you, I'm so happy for the country. We've been waiting a damn long time to bring some silverware home, official ICC silverware. We all know the Champions Trophy back then didn't count. This one does. So sweet, so sweet. Thanks boys. Yeah, it's 3 o'clock now. Lots of pickers and bites in the water. 2 hours till high tide. So I replaced my circle hook with a 2.0 bait holder, and I'm thinking, look, the prawns get picked off too quickly and there was almost no action on the worm. I'm just going to put a mussel on. I know mussel work. I'm not quite ready yet to go back to the red bait. Getting to the end of the afternoon essentially. I haven't had anything on the line of any substance, but it's okay. I'm happy for Smitty. Caught a small juvenile steenbras. It's always nice to see a fellow fisherman take out something out of the water. There's definitely enough action left in the water for us to at least try a few more casts before we go home. So I'm going to push through until about high tide, and then we can take it from there. See, I know this thing works, man. I know it works. I've had my fair share of juvenile steenbras, and every single one of the gullies that I pulled out with Rian Rademeier I did on this bar one. I think one of them was caught on red bait. But you know what? It's neither here nor there. I know it works. And that, my friends, is that. 3:30, not quite high tide yet, but trust me, to make a cast and then have one last sinker get stuck somewhere that needed to be broken off. That kind of signaled the end of the day, and it's okay. I had my fun. It was a fantastic day out here. Would have been nice to have taken a little fish out of the water, but you know what? You can't win them all. It was a fantastic day. So I am busy de-rigging, packing away the lot, and then heading home, maybe for a nice braai. Maybe I'll end the video here, maybe I'll end the video at the braai, who knows. I'll see how I feel. I'll give my wife a call on the way home, see if she's made any dinner yet, or if she's got dinner plans. If not, I'll stop at the shop, get something nice to braai, and then I'll meet up with you there. Cheers, boys. Hey Smitty, was lekker om saam met jou te vang vandag. Geluk op jou visie.
Baie dankie Vlam, dit was 'n groot plesier en dit was baie lekker geweest hier saam met jou. Regtig, dit vandag was 'n plesier by die water geweest.
Absoluut, absoluut. Nee, ons kan definitief weer so maar. Verskillende plekkies, meer as welkom. En ouens, ons het 'n surprise vir julle. Ons gaan saam met julle along the line 'n baie spesiale plekkie gaan besoek, maar julle weet nog net nie wat dit is nie. Julle gaan maar moet bystaan om te kyk wat dit is, hoor. Okay, Smitty, goed gaan. Ons van jou weer.
Suiwerlyne.